All right, guys, so here we are from the trailer reaction. We're going to watch the Wonder Woman trailer. I hear this new one is amazing, and let's see what we think about it.
Yeah.
So I'll say without a doubt, that looks like the strongest DC movie, period.
Yeah, and without some of the same warning signs we saw, because like DC's needed the next movie to be the strongest DC movie yet. For like this will be like the third one, where it's like, don't worry, there's still hope. They can right the ship. It just has to be the next one. Just has to be good.
That period pieces are just better. I think they're like I
Yeah.
watch those and go like, yes, this is great because you're taking that realm of fantasy of a superhero and bringing it into a world that we don't know enough about. Like where it's like, oh right,
Okay.
so like it's already once removed where we're not as critical over stupid shit. Because it's like,
Yes.
all right, and you're taking out a lot of bullshit where it's not like, oh, this crazy technology,
Well,
fucking idiots.
and you're not going to be like, why don't they just Google it? Isn't there a satellite? Why
Yeah.
doesn't you just call him on a cell phone? Like you can just say,
No, like,
no, it's World War II.
World War II, awesome. This looks like a good World War II thing. And then like the Amazons look fucking amazing. Like this looks great.
I'm buying it. I'm wondering because I asked you during this part here with the bullet. So the Amazons can just get shot.
Yeah.
So they have to block with their and like do something. That's the whole point.
Well, they're not all like the daughter of a god.
Oh, there's just a bunch of bitches.
Yeah. I
Oh.
believe though they don't die from old age. I think there's some magic.
I thought there
Themyscira is where they live, and I'm pretty sure that they are immortal.
Yeah,
but not to wounds. I think they can be killed from wounds.
Well,
but
'cause they always
she is
pair-
the
yeah.
daughter. Like they're all like, oh, crafted from the clay of Zeus or whatever. But her
But
father,
she's special.
I'm pretty sure her father is Ares.
Okay. No, because I thought like I'm kind of ignorant about some of these things in all these years because they pair her with Superman. I just thought that she was also because like if you're like vulnerable to wounds just by blocking it with like your thing, it would like break your wrist or something, right? So like she has to be like brolic,
She's a badass.
whatever, right? So I don't know.
The scene where she's in a like a fancy dress. And like you see the handle of her sword peeking out the back, but it's so decorated that it looks like a part of a dress.
Oh, is
It's
that what
so
it's-
awesome.
Okay, because I saw that scene, I was like, that is fucking ridiculous. Why is no one saying you have a sword on your back? But it's meant to
I
like
think it's
fashionably
playing, yeah.
blend in. Okay.
No, she's awesome. Like this is modern day Xena. The
Oh,
voice
yeah,
is
okay.
great.
Okay, good. Because everybody was very critical of her casting choice, and
I think she's great.
She has more lines now. I liked her in the first one, or in her first appearance in
Yes.
the earlier movie.
So like my whole thing with Diana,
on
like
board.
my experience of the voice is always like that charmed like proper American like voice. But
Ah.
it doesn't make that voice doesn't make sense because of where she's from. This
Yeah.
makes sense. I think this is great. I really
Well,
enjoy what I'm seeing. I hope that they don't jump out of this time period too quickly. I would like more movies here.
That will definitely not happen.
That upsets me. That
I just
upsets
hope
me.
that you know that. I don't want you to be hurt later. I want you
I
to
just think
start
that's a
feeling
mistake. I
now.
think it should be
Yeah.
like World War I should be this movie, World War II should be the next movie. And I'm not saying you can't have her in the future
Right.
in the group projects, but this is the strength.
I feel-
this is awesome.
So I like this too. I was like feeling something, and when you articulated, it's like Xena. I'm like, it is like Xena. That's why it's cool.
Yeah.
Because she's doing all the
Even
fucking
her
horror stuff or
song is
whatever.
like the modern day
Yeah.
Xena song. Like this is great.
And they did play that during this, which was awesome. But I don't think I feel like the people with all the money are saying like it's risky enough making one movie like this. We're only doing this because Marvel did it. After this movie, like we can't cut back and forth between her now and
should,
her
though.
before. What if something happens? The continuity will be a nightmare, and the audience will get confused. They won't know what's going on. So like they wouldn't do that. But I agree. Like if your superhero punches and kicks and uses a sword, you want to put her at a time right before, but before like nuclear weapons and drones and surveillance and all that. You want her to be able to use that strength.
This just looks
you know.
good. I would make this a show.
Yeah.
Oh man. And they did have a successful Wonder Woman show with what's her name, Carter, or whatever.
Linda Carter?
Linda Carter for
made that up?
fucking like 4 years. That was a hit show on TV, all through just using rewind tricks. It was constantly her just jumping out of buildings and then like whoop and like shooting back up into buildings.
Oh,
and
this was
bullshit.
like a '70s show, right?
She
This
would
was
she would
very
do
old.
the spin to turn into her costume. And it wasn't a bad show. It was it's dated. If you
I was
watch it
gonna say,
now, it's
kn-
very dated.
I know about that show, but I've not seen it.
I've got it on DVD.
I watch it every day.
I like the character Wonder Woman. I think and this is like badass Wonder Woman.
You think the bad guy here is the woman with the weird face?
I would
what we're
say
looking at?
she's the number 2.
Okay, who do you think is the bad guy? Somebody from the universe that we know already and we've seen
Bad guy's
before?
probably your German dude.
The German dude. Who's the dude from the
The serial
X-Men?
killer ghost from
Okay,
from American Horror Story.
definitely a better pull, but I was mostly shocked to see him because
Stryker?
isn't he? Yeah, from the
Correct.
ill-fated Wolverine X-Men Origins, the Deadpool.
But that
He's
shit,
that guy.
the shot where the plane first goes down
Mhm.
and she dives in, that's like beautiful set. Like this is amazing. This movie is definitely going to lend itself to seeing in the theaters, which there's no way I wasn't going to see in the
Yeah.
theaters. But like it just looks beautiful.
So like everything that we're seeing and all the things that we're not seeing in the stuff we're seeing is making us think that whoever's making this is doing it like right.
Yes,
or
no,
whatever.
no. This
That's
and
like,
I've
okay,
hated mostly everything DC has
That's
done.
what I'm saying.
For usually their own fault of like just
Well,
making it poorly.
we've
This
seen-
looks
yeah.
like
We've
it looks
seen-
great.
We've seen a bunch of other trailers, and we've had to look for ways of like, well, maybe that won't be so bad, or maybe they'll explain this, or maybe this casting choice will be okay. I get, but this, I'm not seeing any of that, and we're even seeing because you love like the Rocketeer and all this other shit, like from
Yeah,
this
no,
time
this
period.
is directly
So
in my
there's, like,
wheelhouse of I
fucking-
love
yeah,
this.
the gas mask thing and the weird like steampunky fucking shit in the costumes and no, when does this come out? I'm gonna see this in theaters.
Oh, I'm most assuredly going to see this in theaters.
2019.
I would be really angry.
I made that up.
No, I bet you it's Christmas time. I would wager.
I could go for that.
Which
Internet seems to agree.
is there a date anywhere? Oh man, June. All right, we're seeing that for my birthday.
Shoot, that's literally your birthday, and it's 2017, a year from now, a year from 6 months from, that's 8 months from now?
Yep.
Yeah,
So
we
I
could all
want
be
to
dead.
see this at the Dine-In Theater with chicken.
Okay, I'll
Booked.
call ahead. Like, chicken. All right.
Now this looks dope. Yeah,
Okay.
so overwhelming 2 thumbs up for this.
Yeah.
Ridiculously awesome.
Let's hope DC
Can't
can
wait to
just
see it.
win something, please.
They should fucking make more. They should make more things from this time period. There's a lot of cool heroes and stuff they could do from this time period. That maybe there might even be because I couldn't catch from that. There's a black and white photo where you see her and like her team, and I didn't recognize any of them from that picture, but. Like they could totally do some awesome stuff. They should remake Jonah Hex stuff and do
have-
cowboy stuff again.
Have,
like
other heroes, you mean? Like with her, other people and
Yes.
stuff? Yeah.
spin-offs. Like I understand they're gonna bring her immediately into the group Justice League movies, but there's no reason to leave this time period behind.
He's getting a good treatment here.
So
This
good.
This has the most potential. Again, fingers are firmly
Now super
crossed.
excited, and she looks like a physical broad. Like I
Yeah.
believe she could do this.
No, she does not look like some weird model who, like, they're making her do this stuff and it's totally
Yeah.
unrealistic. and
I
all
always
that.
hate when there's the little twiggy arms and like they're like blocking things, and I'm like I understand there's like magic and superpowers and
Yeah.
bullshit, but
No offense.
I
to
don't
Rose,
want to see you do that.
No offense to Rose McGowan, but yes.
Yeah. All right, guys. Until next time, don't die in a fire and check out Wonder Woman June 2nd, 2017.